Obviously playing a very talented Florida team who, I think Will's getting the team how he wants it. I mean, great defense, starts with their front seven. There's not many teams in the country that are going to have a front seven like these guys. We did not win the line of scrimmage on either side last year against these guys, and that's going to be our challenge this year. Got a special running back, really efficient pass game. So we got our work cut out for us. And, I told the team they've earned the right to get some of the attention that they've been getting by how they've performed the last couple of weeks, and that's good. It's what we should get. But now we've got to earn the right to continue getting it and earn the right to play well by how we prepare this week. So that's kind of where we are. It's going to be, a level of personnel, A, who we hadn't beaten a long time, and B, it's probably one of the best fronts in the country. I mean, but there's more to come down the road. And you look at these games and it just sums up what this league is. And it's, you look at Florida's game last week, the second half, the defense just keeps beating on them, and eventually, they pull away. And that's what makes this league tough. Got to go against these defenses.
Hey, could you expand on Florida's front seven and if they're better stopping the run and rushing the pass? I think they do well.
Well, they're really good at everything, and they have some, special NFL high-round caliber guys. Number 2 wore us out last year. We couldn't block him. 73 is a special talent. Of course, their Mike linebacker, number 1. He's kind of their quarterback. He's a little bit what AJ is to us, and they're really deep. So they're able to play a lot of guys, and there's not a big drop off. So they've had in the last 3 or 4 years, I think number 2, number 3 class in the country recruiting, and when you turn on the film, you can see it. They have excellent personnel.
Give us what's specifically their back. What catches your attention about what you've seen on film? What has been
With what?
Give us with their back, Florida's back.
Well, he's extremely productive. He's elusive and he's heavy. So if you have bad tackling technique, he's going to break it. If you don't come in at a good angle, he's going to make you miss, and he's got the power to get extra yards.
Talk about Florida's front and how solid they are up front defensively. How much does that kind of set the SEC apart from other leagues, just the quality of the defensive linemen in general?
I think it's fair to say, especially you look at the top defenses in the country, and generally they have starts up front. You look at the teams that have consistently played pretty good defense in our league over the last 3 or 4 years. Starts up front, and it's not just they got a few guys up front that are good. They're deep. They're able to go 4 quarters, and then they're able to make game-changing plays in the second half. And that's usually what happens. There's game-changing plays. And you saw it in both of those games this past weekend.
How concerning is Jeff Driscoll's ability to kind of get out of the pocket, make plays with his feet on third down, and how do you just continue?
Well, he's a big guy, and he's got a very strong arm, and he's been accurate the first couple of games. And so, I think they feel pretty settled at that position, and we just got to make sure we keep our pass rush lanes, which we haven't done a great job of. We didn't do the first week, and we got to keep working on that.
Would you talk a little bit about the difference in the run game? They've had these scat backs, Rainey and Dems.
Yeah.
They're trying to be more of a down.
Got a heavier guy. Like I said, I think this, Will's starting to get his team to look like what he wants his team to look like. They're a pro style. They're multi-formational, so they're going to try to get you outflanked. We're going to try to be physical at the line of scrimmage and have a heavy back. And that's his philosophy. And they're starting to play Muschamp ball.